I don't know why my hair is the way it is today. I decided to go full Hermione, and we're just going to roll with it. So I'm going to do a quick book haul. It's not my biggest one, but it's just anything that I've gotten recently over the last few months. Months? Have I been in quarantine for months? I've lost all track of time. But these are just books that I've gotten. I'm going to do Amazon first because I've gotten a couple of books from Amazon, and then I have a small book outlet haul. And in an effort of full disclosure, I do have an Amazon book and a book outlet box coming next week. But I just can't wait. I want to open these and get started on the things that I'm going to use those for, like the videos I have planned, and then we'll just go from there. Like, I'm impatient and I have a box. I have to open it. So actually the very first book in this haul is the one that I got in the Owl Crate box in my last video, and that is Bonecryer's Moon. And I've since looked at the cover of it, and I think the original cover is more of a gray toned, and this has got that teal to it, and I think that really helps the title and the characters pop really nicely. But this was something technically that counts as a haul because I got it in the last like 2 months. The next thing is the ones that came from Amazon. I have Libba Bray's Going Bovine, which I know very little about, and I'm going to keep it that way because I've heard it is a wild ride. The next one is Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye, which I shockingly didn't have. I have Beloved, I have Sula, I think I've got another one, but I didn't have Bluest Eye, so I had to order it. Those are both for a video coming up. And the book coming in next week that is also from Amazon is A Separate Piece by John Knowles.
I made a name. It came in today.
I don't know a lot about any of those books, and I'm really excited about that because the less I can know about books that have been out for a while, the better, because that is very hard to do. So the next box that I have is from Book Outlet. It's a pretty decent size, not the biggest I've gotten. And if I had waited, I wouldn't have had some of the books in here because they were low stock, but I also would have been able to put like the 3 books I got in the next order in this one. Anyway, I've got this opened already off camera, and I've pulled the receipt out without looking because I know what's in here, but I can't remember everything about what's in here. So we're just going to go for it. Okay. Okay, cool. This is one of the ones I knew was in there. It's The Bye Bye Man and Other Stories. If you've never seen The Bye Bye Man, get a group of friends together and get drunk and watch it. That's all I have to say about it. It's not scary, but it's so silly that I really enjoyed it. It's just very cliche. These kids are stupid. The jump scares are hilarious, and it's just a what the fuck kind of movie. But this is a bunch of short stories and stuff based on like true legends, because The Bye Bye Man is like, ooh, based on a true story, which means shit in the horror community, by the way. But this is going to someone. This is not staying with me as much as I would love to read it. This is going away in a care package after this video. So, alright. Oh shit, that's a lot bigger than I thought. Okay. This book was like almost $10, which, you know, book outlet standards is a lot. And this is why. It's This Side of Paradise by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and I guess other of his things. And it's plastic wrapped because it's leather. It has a bookmark. And it obviously has those gilded edges. I'm just going to go ahead and follow this hole here. That's a lot more suggestive than I meant for it to be. And take a look at this. That's leather. It's leather with foiling. That is gorgeous. I'm so excited I decided to buy that. Okay, so it's got This Side of Paradise, The Beautiful and the Damned, a bunch of little short stories, it looks like, and that's about it. So, wow. Okay, yeah, because it's got, like, see the list of short stories there? This is a big book. Oh, yeah, it has it written on the back. This Side of Paradise, The Beautiful and the Damned, Flappers and Philosophers, and Tales of the Jazz Age. So, I've read none of those. I've only read The Great Gatsby by F. Scott, and I haven't read anything by Zelda either, which is something I want to look into, but, like, I just wanted this because if it says leather on Book Outlet, that's temptation enough, but also this looked really cool. And this is a beautiful book. This is one of those ones you put up on your shelf just as is. And like, look at it. So I think that's going to stay there for the rest of the video. Alright, what's next? Because like I said, there's not a lot in here. There's not a lot in here. I didn't go crazy this time. And there's no cats to play with the paper. Whatever will we do without them? Okay. Okay, cool. This is The Girl He Used to Know by Tracy Garvis Graves. And this is for an upcoming video as well. This is one of those really like papery feel covers for a hardcover. And I had to go ahead and order this because this is one of the ones in the box that was low stock, and I really needed to get a hold of this. Again, I know nothing about it. I think the cover looks really intriguing, and I've seen some people talking about it, so I don't know, might be worth it. Oh, okay. I've got Paul Auster's City of Glass, and I didn't know this was a trilogy. It's volume 1 of the New York trilogy. But City of Glass is one of the graphic novels. It was actually the first graphic novel that I had to read for my graphic novel class, and I was really interested to see the written version of it and maybe do a comparison of the written version versus the graphic novel because the format is so different, and what is achieved in how the graphic novel is formatted and drawn, can that be replicated with just words? That's what's interesting to me. So that's why I had to get this. When I saw that they had it, I'm like, cool, I'll jump right on that. I think there may only be like 1 or 2 more books in here. Okay, there's only 1 more book in here, and it's a cookbook. I had to get this. It's a Christmas Carol cookbook. It is the novel itself, but it also has a bunch of recipes for Christmassy, like, feast things in here. And you know, you might not know this about me, but I love to cook. Like, I love cooking, I love baking, and I love experimenting with that kind of stuff. And so this will be fun, I think, in December if I do sort of a read-along with Christmas Carol and maybe try to cook my family, like, a nice meal based on the recipes in here, provided on how easy they are. But, I had to get this. This is really nice. And it says it was worth $25. That is not how much I paid for it. Gotta love Book Outlet. What is coming next week from Book Outlet is the entire Shades of Magic trilogy. Is that what it is? By V.E. Schwab. They had the paperback like box set, and I've been looking to finish that series, so that was a nice way to get all 3 of them together. And oh yeah, The Near Witch. I just did like a Schwab card. So I got a hardcover of The Near Witch, which they never have in stock. So I had to buy it then, even though there are some books like a separate piece where I would have liked to order it from Book Outlet. I didn't know I needed it until later. I might go into that in a later video. I don't know.
Hello. So I'm editing. Hi. And I wanted to point out one thing. First of all, well, I guess 2 things. First of all, this is my box set, Dark Shade of Magic. Very excited about this. Very excited to finish that series. And have a nice little box set of it. But the bad news is I did not get The Near Witch. And it's just, I guess somebody bought it before I was able to get it, so it didn't ship, but I didn't get charged for it. But I'm kind of sad, because they very rarely have that. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. Maybe I'll get it next time.
So that was it. Not a lot of books this time, and there are more coming. But it's just nice to kind of get them all out and remember what it is I got and why. Some of these you will definitely see in upcoming videos. Some of these will probably, like the Christmas Carol thing, just hibernate until December. Unless I get really anxious sometime in July and decide to do like a Christmas in July type thing. I don't see it happening, but maybe. This is just a short, sweet haul video. And maybe there's some more complicated stuff coming in the future. I know I've got to do something about my arcs that I read in spring, because I actually managed to read quite a few of those. And I don't know. I don't know how to end this. So, bye, I guess.